Right, let me change game and title. There we go. Oh, that's not a problem now. I was about to say, if the servers had just gone offline. Isn't sure stomaching that incredibly hyper-rotted fish or something? The name rings vaguely familiar. Also, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I look fancy. That was the idea when I went for this outfit. Yes, dear. Good grief. There, 32 people in queue. This should only take a minute. Don't rush me. I will, Kevin. Nah, the Manderville quests are something that I needed to stream anyway. So I don't mind getting a start on them now. And given the time, I'll just go for as long as I'm comfortable with. Appreciate it, Kazi. On that note, should I get on Discord, or is this pure single-player stuff? Yeah, whatever, no thank you. Oh right, main story quest was from Matoya. Ah, yes. There you go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've only just started the quest. Because this is the first Manderville quest, isn't it? Cheers, Remy Legs. It was made for me ages ago. Also, what's the volume like at the moment? OBS? Where the fuck is OBS? There it is. Okay, that's very soft. I'm a massive Eggman fanatic, Rax. As in, all hail the Eggman Empire at all times. Though in fairness, I tend to go with the name Robotnik, but that's because I'm old-fashioned. Alright. Ah, nice, Remy Legs. Told you they're an enjoyable read. How's the game's volume, by the way? Because it feels a bit low to me. Also, kind of wish that Nonny were here. Are all dragons your parental coverage or just Bahamas? All dragons, pretty much. Yay, dragons. See? The mount finally came in. And I stand by the fact that... well... Yes, hi, Kazi. Show off. Yeah, that is definitely based on Final Fantasy IX's Arc Summon. It's actually from Final Fantasy IV, Rimulect. The Lunar Whale. Or, as I call it, the Bad Dragon Toy. I mean, look at this fucking thing. I'll admit I wouldn't have had it if someone didn't buy it for me. I'm more partial to this Neo mount, I have to admit. Sparkly. I feel like it suits me, is all I can say. Anyway. I was going to do something about the volume, wasn't I? Okay, that seems much more like it for the volume. I mean, is it an unfair comparison, Rimulect? But yeah, apparently Nashu, the former assistant of the late Inspector Hildibrand, is investigating rumours regarding unusual zombie behaviour. However, she's made little progress thus far, and so Wymond has asked you to seek her out and offer whatever assistance you can. Considering her recent frustrations, Wymond suspects that Nashu can be found praying at the grave of her mentor in Camp Drybones Lichyard. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. You'd know how to stop these zombies. Can I suggest point-blank annihilation? Hi. Ah, you there? Could it be? I don't know. Could what be? Cookies are yummy? In that case, yes. It's a shock to us all. You're here to offer your services to me? I mean, I know that's not what you mean, but the jokes do sort of write themselves, dear. Maybe you should rephrase. Just as a suggestion. Potentially, different phraseology would be in place here. No, don't nod with that gormless smile on your face. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. I was talking about my own character, Kazi. Are you here to offer your services? At least, that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We travelled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the Inspector to solve it with grace and style. Why are you grandstanding? But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. Dear, I have some bad news about the Red Moon. It's a touch late for that. Teeny bit. I'm assuming you took a moon to the face, then? To save us all, he flew into the sky, excuse me, and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down and he made as much of an impact as the moon. Wait, so Dalamud didn't ruin the world, it was that arsehole? God damn it. Cassie, I'm going to be taking the piss. You know it. If I weren't, you wouldn't know what to do with me. This is all a joke. A big, funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now, you'll burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise, and you fooled, eh?" And we'll laugh. Laugh. Oh dear. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son. They say that no one remembers the Warriors of Light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. Hey, I know one. Rax. But I remember you, Inspector. No, gentleman hero Hildibrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. What are you doing? Oh. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. I mean, isn't Hildibrand's attire basically not? Oh. Anyway. I missed the previous line, but it was something about we need to find him, I assume. No, don't you logic me, Rax. You are clearly one of the former Warriors of Light, ergo I remember one. So there. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. Why didn't you try it yet? If you go to where those dapper zombies were last seen in southern Tathanalan, you might find them. And then you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work. Okay. Have a good one, Kebab. As ever, thanks for joining up. I've never tried making friends with a zombie, but I don't see why it would be hard. Just moan, groan, and pretend to be dead. Actually, Cassie, I already had a single indication as for the... how can I put this? State of Manderville, and I'm going to very briefly go to the gold saucer for that, because you need to see this quote if you've never seen this quote before. Also, I never handed in my Cacpot ticket, so I'm going to do that on the way. God damn it, Remy Legs. Because I saw that quote and was instantly disgusted and distressed. So you will probably find it funny. Let me see. Let's first quickly go to the Cacpot square. Cacpot. There we go. I mean, I've probably lost all 3 tickets, but I might as well quickly grab them. Yeah. 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 I have, yes, but that's what I'm going for. But give me a moment. Where is the one that I need again? Where's the statue? Okay. Oh yes, the Manderville Lounge. I need Wonder Square West. No, Parkson. I would never be so unoriginal, but yes. It's across from where Mahjong is. But yeah, the statue was already a clue as for Mr. Manderville's usual clothes choice. But have you ever spoken to this guy? If not... Sometimes I think the owner stationed me here just so I'd be forced to ever gaze upon the battle of the bulge being waged beneath that shimmering statue's small clothes. They put that quote in the game! That quote exists! I came across that once and I thought, oh god, why? Makes perfect sense, Hand. Get yourself some rest. The fact that they actually called it the Battle of the Bulge is, yeah, okay. Now, you mentioned, blah, 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 Forgotten Springs, right, Cassie? Just figured I'd show you that little tidbit. Wait until you see his hammer. Hoxton, not helping. Oh, the fight's already up. Excellent. Oh, I know. Where's the untoggle button anyway? I'm keeping that one visible. Actually, they're all quests that I want to keep track of, so nah, it's fine. The square? Am I blind? Oh, yeah, the tick box. Makes sense. Oh, I see. It's, yeah, okay. I'll worry about that a little bit later on. Oh, I need to level sync, don't I? So I need to kill these, Cassie? Oh. Oh, I don't think I have access. Oh, wait, I do have access to Blizzard 3. Is it me or am I lagging? Also, Charlemagne's Angel? Really? That's a title? I mean, of course it's a title, but really? But yeah, I know I've seen this fate up a lot. Whoa. Okay, what's the next step? Show the curious parchment. Oh, I need to go back to Camp Drybound, don't I? Of course I do. All this wasted gil. Well, I already teleported over, Cassie. Oh, very well. What do you mean target's not in range? This seems like a very safe place to sit. Also, how the fuck are we not flung off during that transformation sequence? Did you find the zombie? You did! That's wonderful. I've been busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me. You'll see. So, tell me, what did you learn? Curious parchment. Writ upon this map of the Sogoli Desert in a flamboyant, flowing hand are the words, "A gentleman is rather than does." Oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment... This is a map of the Sogoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south, and look, there's something written here. A gentleman is rather than does. Yeah, I did just read that. That sort of reminds me of... well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us. Assistant? Onward to the Sogoli! Oh god, I already want to smack her. Back to the... Forgotten Springs. Oh, well, that works too. I think I'll be good with... I have a little bit of gil on my name. I can probably afford a teleport. Don't worry. I'm just being silly. Wait, where am I going? Oh, all the way over there. I love the fact that it doesn't even have a flight animation, it just runs. How much do you have anyway? 1,098,000. I never really spend gil. In my defense, I'm level 61. I may or may not have overshot my goal. Yo. I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them and let them know we come in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike! Nashu? I will go whither the wild rose blooms. What is this, Final Fantasy II? Who summons the gentle dead men? They live. They live! We hunger. Is the next statement going to be for crumpets? My brothers, lend me your ears! Oh, God. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Oh my god. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. Up in the sky. It's a bird. No, it's an... Oh my god, are we doing the Superman? No, it's the Inspector. We're here and we obey. It is. It really is you. I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand. Devourer of brains, undead overlord, extraordinaire. Well over a decade ago, that's actually kind of cool, Beer Force. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector. Inspector overlord. Inspector overlord. Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry. I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of you. Are those bombs? Why are those bombs? Please stop bombs. Stay your hand, milady. You know not what you do. Those are her paws, but... Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more like to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying! See, even you acknowledge the possibility that this plan will result in my... Oh god, the sound effect. Death. What is that face and why is that face? What the fuck is any of this? Oh god, why the cartoon sound effects? Normally I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. Ah, he remembers me! Inspector Hildibrand remembers me! Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful instant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Oh god, why am I seeing his memories now? No, fuck! Why is the rain dropping on the hair? Was the camera briefly underground by any chance? Got something in my eye, I think. Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... Ha ha, Cassie. What is this? For that matter, who am I? Yeah, not too surprising there, Beer Force. Well known enough, Remulex. Also, I'm not in the UK, remember? This is potentially the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's not going to get any better, is it? I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have awoken at last. I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Could you perhaps be one of my many No! Oh, but what's this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ear? This dizziness? Could it be a case? I don't know if Jackass had a UK version, I just know it was Jackass, so I don't care. Sorry, but Jackass is funny for one episode, and after that you just think, could you people stop mutilating yourselves? What if you dies? I'm not going to pity you. You're doing it to yourselves. And then one of them died. Amazing, isn't it? He wasn't dead. He was just badly injured and needed to hibernate. I didn't even know people could do that. A mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Segoli Desert! I bet my life on it. Which means Uldar is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity would so violently trigger my keen investigator sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens, Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. So, why are you following this guy, Nashu? Which way did he go? Did he go? Did you see? Oh, dear, I've got to find him. Can I, by the way, I'm sorry this is very childish, but this particular character emote really gets on my nerve. Yes, just one nerve, because that's all I have left after today. I assume he went to Uldar? Yes, he did. Bye. Love this music. That's probably because I didn't just use the regular teleport. I have my quote-unquote Hearthstone set here. Yes, my Hearthstone. Beg your pardon? You wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts. Performance is on. Come again, Go Vader. Wrong way. Oh, you can turn off people who are... whatever. What's this quest? Oh, samurai. What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander that likes to catch criminals? I think I remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about that goddamn duelist. My mate's pa's cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Are we, or are we not, going to be dealing with Gilgamesh?
Because this is a word-for-word description of Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy XII is a duelist who takes everyone's swords after dueling them. Sorry, lad. If it's information you want, you'd be served best by going to Wymond. The only rumours I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, so I hear, but when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... Yeah, this... Gilgamesh. Whatever does Final Fantasy XII have anything to do with Final Fantasy XIV? Aside from a crap ton of monster models and a couple of other things, yeah. Also, I'm going to very briefly interrupt myself and go to the toilet because this pot of tea is once again going straight through me. I'll be back in one more minute. And I return. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV occasionally references the older Final Fantasies. It's, very occasionally. It's extremely rare. I take it you dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So, do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Also, let me very quickly double-check something. Good. Wymond! Hey, Wymond! I don't know. Thal almighty bugger me with a bleeding spear. The dead have risen, and they're walking the streets of Uldar. Better? No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true, he's not a zombie. I checked. How? Actually, don't answer that. Ah, you do seem to be ailing, aren't you? Which, begs the question. How in the 7 hours did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned. I'm standing right here, Hildibrand. And that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard about all that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Well, did I get a better voice now for Wymond? Yeah? Good. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wymond is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was talk of a fair maiden what say her most... This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to a side and... Why, if it isn't the gentleman from Segoli! How the fuck did you miss me so far? My top hat is fancier than your entire outfit. Especially at the moment. Serendipitous encounter indeed, unless... You too seek the belligerent duelist? Capital! It'll be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wit. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away! Yeah. Still a shame that that happened, Rax. But yeah, then server transfer won't... you're not being held back, at least, by that. Damn it, Hildy, I ain't told you the lass's name yet. So basically we're going to solve the entire thing and he's going to take all the credit, isn't he? Look to your left. Hi, McTreble. Personal space, McTreble. Thank you, McTreble. Don't even know if McTreble's watching, but you know. Add McTreble to your friends. Wait, I haven't yet? Done. It was my friend who forced me into a link shell free company thingy she found and then promptly quit playing. Oh, that's always fun. Well, Lazarus, you might as well go after him. I'll be disappointed if you don't. Having a good time there, Cassie? I think the city guard frowns on sleeping in the streets like a vagrant. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the Inspector. Why does McTribble have a melon following him, and why hasn't McTribble eaten the melon yet? Ah, oh, that's a shame, Rax. I mean, fair enough, Cavad. Right, to the Weavers Guild, I suppose. Enjoy your dancing, Gazzy! Maybe it's... Wow. Oh, oh dear. By the way, did I say High Power Lord yet? If not, High Power Lord. It is very loud in here. Let's go. Hi. Good God's lips! Sorry. My beloved pure heart, why is the camera focusing? Oh God. How did you get here first? My beloved pure heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honour of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, should scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart. Why all the Ethernet stuff exists, given most of the populace can't use it? Who knows? What he said! That was very helpful, Nashu. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Colosseum, I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown. Essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There's but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion. To Sunsilk Tapestries! In case you are very worried about this, madam, don't worry. You're not alone. What monster would steal my pure heart? I don't bloody know. Well, I do know. Hi, McDribble. Okay, that's unusual. Fog in a desert city. I mean, seriously. We're in the middle of a gargantuan desert, and it's foggy. What are the bloody odds? Don't push your luck, McDribble. Is it fog or sandstorm? It is fog. As you can see in the top right, it's fog. I know it can rain in a desert, but fog is still unusual. So there. I don't know. Are you sure this is going to help? No. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist. I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. Did he look like Mr. Hildibrand over there? What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse, in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. Sorry, hiccups. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Hildibrand, you really have devoted your one brain cell to a lacking fashion sense, haven't you? Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. So why am I following these people around? It was just a cuddly headbutt, Mortis. This guy's looking at me. Excuse me? Try this on. Orange. Okay, that does look really cool. Let me display the rest of my gear. Yeah, I kind of like that. Although it does look a little bit like a dress and a little bit less like a robe. With the poofy sleeves and all that. Where could my pure heart be? I don't bloody know. I mean, fair point, Matty. Once again, Miss Moon, if you'll be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Is this a regular occurrence for you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled around and struck the man in the face with my purse. Not in shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 score ponzes, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120... Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. I'm sure a lot of giant crates and all there. The Weaver's Guild, its Sunsilk tapestries near too. It's almost like they're suspicious. Stand back! I'm on the verge of unraveling this mystery. I must be allowed to focus. He's going to be standing there like that forever, isn't he? Yes, yes he is. Yeah, it is what you described, Beer Force. It is incredibly impressive that stuff like that comes back that way. It's just cool. These crates are everywhere, Lash. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open... Ah, of course, I still have plenty of explosives! Yeah, why don't you try? It'll be fun! What is wrong with all of you people? And why am I going along with this? What the actual fuck? Oh, gods of mercy! Did I just find the Yellow Snow fan club? At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth. Wait, what? Oh, that would explain the... Hi, sir. I'm a little concerned. At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. Jesus, McTreble. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his prize as a warrior and a man. Resenting our prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Wait, what? Okay, that is impressive. Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around town in wooden crates had it. It's not what we think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Oh, Jesus Christ, I was right. It is the cult of Yellow Snow. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it. For safekeeping, nothing untoward. So when do I get to flare these people? Please tell me I get to flare these people. You deviants were behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve! Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotee? Ah, but of course! That I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. I'd ram my staff up your arse if it weren't for the fact that I wouldn't want to have to clean it afterwards. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts. Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Wymond? Oh. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildibrand? Gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume? You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist's victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. She wants to get information herself, you idiot. Yes, very good. The name of the man... Oh, look, ibuprofen. Where in the bloody hells do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet! Admittedly, this person has an impeccable style. Although I'm not so sure about the raggedness of that top hat. No, not tell. Sorry. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him? The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, so be it. I wonder what'll happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. I don't know. Let's see. Golden Bazaar, Golden Bazaar, Golden Bazaar. Oh! That Golden Bazaar. Of course! Welcome to Camp Drybone, the most inaccurately named place in all of freaking Thanalan. Christ, I'm going to need to clean my top hat. Aye, I'm Humphrey. And you are? God damn it. At last I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you're a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended me honour and me blade. See for yourself. See, you kind of act like Zell with a sword, and I hate you for it. You mean you won? That's amazing! Well, it was nothing compared to what I face at Cartno. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Lou we were. Corey was a dab hand with the old magic he was. Tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... Thank you, Ellie. That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Eleazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with my father's blade. Bid him take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, snivelling and begging for forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding horse son. Look at me! Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. I mean, not necessarily an accurate boxing. All right. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the chirurgeon. I've no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do? Huh? I can't give him what I don't have. Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Well, people, yes. Arseholes, no. Oh, nice, Gazzy. Have you no shit? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? Ellie. And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Cheers, Rax. As ever, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good night. Assuming you're going to bed, I think you said something about rhythms not really being a thing that exists. Do all inspectors dress like that? I've never met one before, so I don't know what to expect. That blade was a rare and ancient relic. He can't possibly think he'll recover it so easily. Oh, he can, because he's an idiot. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. What the fuck, Shadowbringers? Ah! Best of luck, Rax. The screenshot that Cavader just linked, Brian. Antique swords? Ah, I haven't the foggiest about that. That travelling merchant, Jajompa, is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Well, before we speak to Jajompa, we first need to speak to Lulululo. That boy should be ashamed of himself. Robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. It goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. Want to say that again while you still have your health? It may not be the most honourable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade? If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Elia's sword? Wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Yet what drives this man to always claim his opponent's weapon? Pride? No, it must be deeper than that. Yeah, it's Gilgamesh. I'm absolutely certain it's Gilgamesh. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no sword for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary, though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Eleazar. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie, like me. I say we search the spring first before declaring all be lost. Forgive me, I could contain myself no longer. What kind of fool parades about in an outfit like that? Was he some sort of mummer? No. Transforming a bit there. Drama queen. I mean, the view's lovely. Bit dry, but lovely. Yes, yes, thank you, Go. Show off. I wonder why I don't have second mount speed here yet. I'm not sure. I think I need an item for that. Yes, go ahead. Oh. That's, okay, yeah, sure, okay. That is a weird glitch. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. No, I'll just go search for the sword. I will just go search for the sword. God damn it. The body is but an instrument in occasional need of oiling. So come, my friend, come and oil me up. Ah, this comforting scent, as though I'm a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. No. Oh, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Oh God, oh God, oh God, yes, at last! My muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spread, and the pain becomes pleasure. Why do I have to do it? Right there, yes, keep doing that, just like that, just like... yes, now, once more, with feeling. When will this end? Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. And now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. I spy with my inspector's eye. Absolutely nothing, because you're an absolute waste of oxygen. No, I don't think anyone else did, and what the hell? Present your findings to Hildibrand. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? I found a worthless bottle. This is not the sword you're looking for. A useless rock. A completely useless and unremarkable rock. Come now, what were you expecting? A rock that keeps curls away? And, of course, an irrelevant potsherd. Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. No sign of the sword your Junpa mentioned, I see. Thankfully. Oh, where? What was that anyway? You tripped over it, didn't you? Did something cause you to... Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had searched that section of the spring was a struggle. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Uldar and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Eleazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Eleazar's woes will be no more. I want to commit a variety of stabbings. Do you mind? Also, ow. Why do you have a flamethrower? Yeah, the speed really glitches out a lot. Still love this remix of Final Fantasy VI's music. It is one of the things that bugs me. Why is mount speed automatically nearly muted when you stop moving? I love listening to this music. Sometimes I just like standing there or hanging there, but then the music goes... It's such a weird decision, and there is no way to turn that off. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. He's not going to fall for it, is he? Ah, it is, every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God bless you, sir. God damn it. I never expected you'd go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul, and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Oh no. Please don't become a Hildibrand follower. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Spectre, I've brought you change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. Now, if you would just bring me that case. That looks exceedingly unpleasant. I mean, good aim, but... Ow! Inspector Hildibrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? I think even Blue Blanc would not want to have anything to do with Hildibrand. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. He's pouring hair growth tonic on his head. A challenge for me! Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. Why? Why? I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. I'm going to kill everyone in this building, including myself. No, a gentleman of light! Fuck off, game. He's exceptionally... something. And cheers for the warning run. You're Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing! Could you put some clothes on, Gilgamesh? Hildibrand. Well done, Ronan. Also, this music seems like it's been sourced straight from Final Fantasy XII. Called it! This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? No, that is extremely Gilgamesh. I know he's named himself Greg on a number of occasions, but that is very Gilgamesh. No, she's gonna summon a chicken and call it Enkidu. Why am I getting filtered water for this? You know what? Whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. My, let us call it what it is, genius. I shall bring you to justice. What the... fuck? Wait, what the... huh? Did we just skip about 17 steps? Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. And why did you go back to that outfit? Pumpkin sort of remind me of, No, it's gone. Never mind. No, sadly I can't get the soundbite. I wanted to very quickly grab a Dragon Ball Z abridged soundbite. Specifically, Perfect Cell. What just happened?! Perchance you're curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I've identified the weapon in question. The Treaty Blade is part of an Isgardian Nobles collection, or was, I should say. No, it hasn't yet been stolen. It's been purchased by an Ul'dan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I to not investigate her. And should the duelist strike while I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Excuse me. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she's a difficult woman to please. What, are we about to deal with Matoya? Fortunately, I'm also told she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort Tutusi in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you like. I'm going to say the Mogpendium. Actually, given the look of that thing, I'm not that far off, am I? The Munificent Moggle Mog Tome. Okay then. No, I'm going to stick with Perfect Cell's version. Right, let's continue for a little bit, but do you think this is a fair stopping point, Boxon? Just to say this for about and call it an hour and a half? play Mog. You could have gone with Moog magazine, but no! So many obvious options, but nope. Also, I'm actually kind of proud of Moog magazine, and I'm not sure why I should be. Let's continue for about 5 more minutes, then it'd be about an hour and a half. The summoner one is Moog magazine, of course. I had a feeling you couldn't resist the pull of a good story. Since you're here, why don't you choose the Althic Lavender to buy? What? It's fun. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? What? It was you? Have you gone mad? There was an Amul-Jar on his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amul-Jar don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake, or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again I ask, was it because he took from you your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You too, it's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. Oh God, a new inspector. At least he's competent, but when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know, he just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Isgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Dorelda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Have everything you need for a proper burial? No. Please leave me alone. And where is Dorilda? No. Fine. We'll return to the waking sands. Obviously. I believe you have something to present to Lady Dorelda. Go on, then. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of some additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Bitch, I'm the warrior of light. Also, my staff is worth more than your entire household. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Oh, I'd like to see that. But here, have a flower, you conceited bitch. I mean, madam. Did you really think I'd be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic word, and you'd earn my respect? No, because I expect you to try to milk this for all it's worth. Go on, then, what do you want? What's more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauties which transcends the boundaries of time. Everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. With pleasure. Forgive us, Lady Dorilda. We meant no disrespect. Oh, please stop trying to mollify the bitch. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. Oh, you fools. I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes? I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse. And even if he by some miracle should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. If Hildibrand is about to walk up, I swear to God, I am pounding your skull in with my staff. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now, look upon my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Yeah, that's it. Killing you all. I'm blowing up this building. Seriously, the moment all of you are in this building, nuke. I'm sure Garlemald would lend me some heavy weaponry. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. What, are we now doing a Darkwing Duck impression? The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. Why did we have to see that? I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Also, by the way, just as a quick aside, another reason I'm now absolutely certain we're going to be fighting Gilgamesh at some point. The treaty blade is a powerful weapon from Final Fantasy XII. Yes, this is who you hired. Oh, good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or, perchance, in pursuit of me? No, I want to leave now. As if I wouldn't spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briardion, consulting inspector, at your service, milady. Yeah, you've just been replaced, Hildibrand. Please leave. Please leave. Conniving, Inspector? Consulting, Inspector. Rotting flesh and salter. Hildibrand Manderville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume? Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you've finished with these wastrels. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briardia is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you! Where have you been, Maria? And where's my vase? there was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It's not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. She said a flying thing. It could have easily have been just a bird. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect. At which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it's a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria would be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened. What the fuck was that? Why was that? Please stop that. I picked up the vase in Uldar like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge and the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Norfolk's Wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things out there. I'm scared to go alone. And have a good night, McTribble. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. No. Again, stop with that gormless smile and that nod. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briardian. If the duelists strike, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away! You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand? You know what, Dorilda? For all that you're an insufferable bitch, I fully agree. Please. Ow! Stop that. Out! Out! I have forthcoming appointments with very prestigious guest and will suffer your presence no longer. Actually, no, you need to die as well. You need to mimic your character's emotes in cutscenes. But yeah, I think on that note, it's time for me to... well, either commit a variety of murders or shut down. So I think it's time to shut down. You're right, I did not notice. Well done. I shall mark the grave. An honourable memorial, for as long as it lasts. I mean, you have a phoenix out. Yes, my phoenix down. Wait, can I use that on other people? Oh my god, I can use that on other people. Get up! There you go. Now, I think I'm going to log out in the gold source so that next time I log in I don't forget to do a few things. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to have to be all for tonight because I am sleepy and it is high time I should shut down and go to bed. I do hope all of you enjoyed tonight's streaming presentation. Tomorrow is going to be the usual Trails Monday. And next Friday we're going to be going back to Trails in the Sky the 3rd. Unless someone claims time, but that's beside the point. I enjoyed following you around and being obnoxious. Of course you did. Also, I think I'm just going to shut down because I'm also feeling an annoying headache coming on. Probably not thanks to Hildibrand, but maybe thanks to Hildibrand. But yeah, I just want to go to bed. So, guys, once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again next time. But for now, I just bid you all a very, very good night. No, you didn't give me a headache. My health has been a bit of a jerk. So it's fine. It's nothing on you guys. Wait. Also, let me quickly do these. But yeah, Boxen, we'll call it an hour and a half. Including that mini break I took in the middle and the little extension, I think that's about fair. Let me quickly do these, because why not? Nope, no chance on the highest value. But what was I supposed to wait for, Cassie? Sure. I was gonna buy, but oh, sorry, Cassie. Stop that. Oh, hi, Chubbs. I literally am about to shut down. I'm sorry. But how are you doing, Chubb? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the stream literally ended about a minute ago. Cassie just wanted to very quickly do something. Don't guilt trip, please. I have a headache and I cannot deal well with guilt trips. There's something about that outfit that makes me think less for Final Fantasy XIV and more Payday. I see the point. In my case, I think just gentleman. But yeah, let me shut down the game. But yeah, again, everyone, that's all from me. Sorry you arrived just at the end, Chubbs. I would love to keep going, but I have to be up early tomorrow. I'm beginning to develop a nasty headache, and I really should go to bed before that gets any worse. Otherwise, I'm probably going to hate myself tomorrow. But everyone, thank you so much for being here. Cheers for sticking around for Spirit of the North as well, because that game really was driving me up a wall for some reason today. I understand headaches better than most. I feel your pain. And cheers for being here, Mortis. Have a very good night, everyone. And I hope to see you again next time. But for now, I hope you have an excellent week. Ladies.